Today we're just going to be discussing stuff. Hi Titanus, how are you this morning? I'm tired. Why is Kiru Godzilla? Wait, what? Oh, you can see his... I never noticed that really that much. I've had this figure for a while. I never noticed that he still had the scars from the Absolute Zero cannon. I just had a live stream because I was bored and I was going to discuss random things. I don't know. I really don't know. Once no. Oh my god. 49 what? Oh, okay. So no. I was trying to make a custom Kong figure yesterday, then I got mad and I threw him on the ground and he kind of exploded. So let's just say I need to find a lot of those parts. What should I make today? Let's see if I have any customs that are makeable. I have bendy wire. I hope you're not the only one here. That'd be bad. But it's okay. I have bendy wire. I don't know what I can use with this bendy wire Godzilla figure today. I have a devil bat thing. But he has some issues. What else is in this box that was in my basement? King Kong head. Final Wars. Hold on, I might have a good part to make a custom. I'll be right back. Oh, sorry, you couldn't hear me. I forgot I was muted for a second. Sorry, I forgot about that. Oh, so I found some of the parts to the Kong figure I was trying to customize. I just need his chest, and should be it. I think I have part of it somewhere. I know his arm is missing. That's the only part that is missing. So I can put this on. This work? Maybe it goes the other way. Maybe not. 1 second. Let's see. Would it go like? Looks like there's something that. Oh well, we'll keep looking for those parts. Where would the? I couldn't be. Hold on, I have parts over here. This looks like something. If I could make a chest out of black clay, I'll have to get more clay later when I get. Hold on. I might be able to do something. If I make a chest out of clay. Alright, I think if I. Get chest out of this clay. This might work. Alright, so. Yeah. Alright, let me just put this on really fast. We need more clay at Michael's later. Wait, do I have any other non-used clay? This stuff was... Yeah, I could use that. You know what? I might be able to make a base out of red clay and cover it in another color clay. I guess I could do that. So if I make the base for his chest and his arm and like out of yellow clay, then cover in black clay. This might work out a little more. Okay, so let's put this over that. Sorry, it's kind of... I don't have any Muto figures. I was thinking about getting one, but I unfortunately don't. I have a Godzilla 2014 figure, but no Muto, unfortunately. Alright, so I think I got this. Cover it like that, because it's going to end up being covered in tinfoil or something when it's done. Now where'd the black go? Alright. What's your favorite Godzilla movie? Let's see. Alright, yeah, I think I can get this. Where'd Donkey Kong go? Did you ever hear about the time that Universal sued Nintendo because Donkey Kong was too much like King Kong. When was this? Like back in the 80s or something, I think. Might have been 90s. And now, Universal owns Nintendo, so like, or some, they have like own the Nintendo characters, so it's funny, they kind of sued themselves in a way. Alright, this is starting to turn out a little better. I'm gonna have to... Oh, that's the only problem. I might have to get air dry clay later, because this isn't gonna work. If I have to put it in the oven. Unless I take it out off and put it in. Yeah. Alright, so... Dang it. Have you ever gotten super glue on your finger? I'm curious if I'm the only person who has. I've been trying to fix a lot of figures lately, and I keep getting super glue on myself. Let's see, what would this look like over his chest really fast? He looks like a pharaoh. Oh yeah, I remember that. But I don't understand. My friend, he has 80 or 90 subscribers. He started like 9 months ago, and I was way ahead of him. And he made a video the other day. It was about, what was it? He was like batting. It was like kids' bats today. This is a bat for kids who cannot hit. And it got 200 likes, and it's just him standing there. I just don't understand sometimes why. Alright, I think I got this. Who just messaged me? I know your Mothra video from King of the Monsters. I know that has a lot of likes. That's pretty cool. I like that video. Let's try to make... Sorry, it's kind of hard to do this in front of the camera. Alright, I think I did... That stop motion I'm gonna make. Yeah, it does though. Really, it's a good video. Oh, okay. Maybe we're not gonna make this custom Kong at the moment. I'll do that later. Okay. I'm gonna not make it though for right now because it's gonna be really hard to... I need more clay. Let's see. I have this figure, but I don't have a tail for it. I think the tail I never got. But it's kind of cool. What I'm gonna do is, so for that stop motion I was talking about making, and I was gonna use, if it's okay, I was gonna use your theory about how like Godzilla and Shimu have a kid, and I was gonna like repaint the Titanus figure, and I was gonna paint it almost the exact same, but I was just gonna make the spikes on the back look blue. You think that'll look good? Let's see, what else? I think the Haya Toys Godzilla merge figure, I think it doesn't look that accurate. It looks accurate, but it's not blue enough. It's like more teal than blue. And then here's my 2014 figure. I wish I had a Muto figure though. And then I definitely kind of think that Godzilla Earth was kind of too inappropriate, honestly. Doug is the goat though. It's funny that they even made a figure of him because how long was he in GXK? His screen time was like 25 seconds, but he's still such a memorable character because like I also have the Suko figure. I don't know for the stop motion. I might have to make a custom because I don't know if Suko is gonna look the same or if he's gonna look like older because it's supposed to be years later. like, how many years later? 24? 4 years later, after GXK, the new Empire, so I don't know. Then I was just going to use the Super 7 Ultimate Space Godzilla for Space Godzilla. Then I was going to use the Bandai Movie Monster Series Gigan. I was going to use this one, but I figured that I was going to get one with... I was going to get one where he had, the chainsaw hands. I've seen the first two Godzilla Earth movies. They were okay. The first one was good. The second one was, it was okay. It wasn't the best. Then in the third one, let's just say, I watched half of it. My mom was sitting in the room when I was watching it, and I got in so much trouble. Hello. And, yeah. Yeah, so that was my plan for that. Then I was going to use the Haya Toys Godzilla Evolved for the Godzilla. And what do you think? Should I make, like... You gotta be kidding me. Should I use, like, a Suko that's, like, this Suko, or should I use, like, a, older Suko that looks older? Yeah, I really actually did not know. I don't know. My mom is like, turn this off right now. I'm like, okay, gee, sorry. And I never was allowed. But here's the thing. I've seen worse. It's an anime. I never even watched the part. The second, I've seen Terminator. I've seen Rambo. I've seen Squid Game. I've seen a lot worse than that. Godzilla 2014 probably had some of the best acting in the MonsterVerse, but I thought the entire part with all the romance, I've always thought the romance was never really necessary. Wait, hold on. I need to... Yeah, you're kind of right. It isn't really that movie accurate. His face doesn't look as... I don't know how to describe it, but his face doesn't really look how it looks in the movie. Well, I remember getting these, and at the time they were super rare when they came out, and they were a Target exclusive. And I don't think they really make them anymore, but they used to be super rare. And I was thinking about just keeping them sealed, but I opened them because I don't know. I don't keep things sealed anymore. I only have one sealed figure, and it's Gilman. So yeah, then I was gonna use the Bandai Kaiser Ghidorah from Final Wars. Yeah, he's supposed to have like a tin of orange. Yeah, you're right. I think they could have done a better job on that. Titanus they could have make him look a little more gray, but Doug. I'm sorry, not Titanus. On the box it said Titanus Doug, and I keep calling him Titanus for some reason, but Doug, he's definitely, he could be a little more gray, but he looks pretty good. Then we need to don't ask about what happened to the Super 7 Mechagodzilla. That thing was so cheap. It fell from here. And it just fell right here. It shattered into shattered into like 5 pieces. So that was a good run through. Then I don't know how I'm going to make Godzilla look orange for the Supernova. I think I'm going to like shine an orange light on him to make him look orange. And I was gonna use the Hiya Toys Kong. Then I don't know what I'm gonna make like a. Yeah, I know. Some people I know believe that we'll get Space Godzilla, but a lot of people still think it's Destroyer. Wait, don't what? Don't shine the orange light on Godzilla? Oh, okay. I honestly still kind of think that we should, we need, so what was it? It was Easter? No, it wasn't Easter. It was like a few days. It might have been Easter. Jordan, Tripod Boy messaged me. He said that we're getting Destroyer in the Monsterverse. And I said, really? He said, and I said, really? And he was like, yeah, Legendary confirmed it. And I said, whatever. I never believed it because he lies a lot. And a week or two later, a few weeks later, we got Supernova, and I doubt that'll have Destroyer in it. If it does, we're not ready for him yet. Oh, yeah, okay, my bad. Sorry. Thanks for correcting that. I think we should see, like, a better Mecha Godzilla in the next movie. I doubt it'll happen, but we need to see something like Kiru because, my opinion, Mechagodzilla was in the last 20 minutes, half an hour, Godzilla versus Kong, it seemed like. And he just got, we need to see him more, I feel like. What's your favorite Godzilla movie, in your opinion? What was I thinking of? So yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do for that. And then for, the, first Godzilla movie saw was 2014. Yeah, 2014 is a really good movie. Godzilla 2014. The first one I saw, I think it was the 1956 King of the Monsters. Then in the second one, I think was King Kong versus Godzilla. Then it was the 2019 King of the Monsters, I think. Then it might have been Space Godzilla Destroy. I saw a lot of ones. Yeah, they're. GXK The New Empire is pretty good. I like it. I know my dad doesn't really like. He doesn't really like any of the legendary ones, which is kind of me. I used to hate on them a lot, but then I realized they're actually pretty good movies. So what can we do? I don't know if you go to Target, but they had these blind boxes, and they were like, had little Godzilla -1 figures in them. And I got the ultra rare one. This one's worth like $50 or something. I don't know, it's kind of cool. Shine it in the light, see what happens. It looks really blue. Yeah, Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, that was a really good movie in my opinion. It was a really good Toho movie. I also, yeah, that was a really good one. The Heisei era seemed like a more serious Showa era. I'd say the best movie from each era would be probably the original Godzilla for Showa. Heisei would be probably Godzilla versus Destroy, in my opinion. Millennium, I'd have to probably go GMK. Then for the I forget the Rinwa era, whatever it's called. Is Godzilla -1 even considered in that? Because I don't even. If Godzilla it's either -1 or Shin Godzilla. I don't know which one is. I like them both the same. Then in the MonsterVerse, it's probably King of the Monsters. That's a pretty good movie. Is that King of the Monsters or? You know what? I like every legendary Godzilla movie, except Godzilla vs. Kong was probably my least favorite one, just because it's like not as that one probably had the least serious tone. It seemed kind of. I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, Reiwa era. I don't know because they don't usually mention that era at all. It was like Renwa or Reiwa. Yeah, it's that era has me some confusion. Let's see. I have this. This is yeah, that's this was $20, I think. It's huge. How big it is. This is my arm compared to it. And this is the Suko compared to it. What do you think about Suko in Supernova? Do you think he's gonna be like an adult? Do you think he's gonna be like older? Or do you think he's still gonna be a little stupid kid? Or like not stupid. Suko is kind of not let's just say he didn't have the right. Yeah. He wasn't the smartest character in my opinion. Do you think he's still gonna be like young, or do you think he's gonna be old? Night scenes. Yeah, I agree. Like, I think the final battle should have been at night, because that was that's what made all the, like, every battle was at night except GXK. Hopefully the Space Godzilla battle scene in Supernova is good. When do you think the official trailer will drop? Like, we got the concept trailer first. I think the teaser trailer. I don't know. Sometimes they don't do teaser trailers. Yeah, I think he's gonna be a little older. I might have to try to make a custom Suko. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. If I can, like. Anyways, I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna get so copyrighted. Imagine this gets me copyrighted. Yeah, I think it's gonna be December of 2026 or like sometime. Yeah. When do you think we'll get the -1 sequel? 'Cause I don't know. I either think we're gonna get the trailer or teaser trailer in a few months, in my opinion, because let's see, we got -1, the actual trailer. We got it in August of 2023, and I remember that. And then it came out a few months later, and they announced it back in November that they're working on it. And ever since, we've gotten bigger clues. I don't know. I hope it has Anguirus, because like Anguirus would be the only kaiju that would make sense. Imagine it's Kong in the new -1 movie. If it were Kong, that would kind of upset me, because we already have enough Kong already, in my opinion. 2030 is when you think the final movie will come out. I mean, ow! What the was that? Ow. Got me. 2030. I mean, that would be I don't know. I have a feeling it might come out sooner, but never know. It might come out, well, for my predictions, you know how GXK, the New Empire, came out a year before, or a year after, I mean, -1? Yeah, Kong and -1 wouldn't work in my opinion either. So if Godzilla, if the -1 sequel had a, if it comes out like in 20,